Guys, blue team versus red team needs to stop now. Alright guys, we have a serious case today. Cyberattack shuts down French hospital. This is insane, right? And we're going to go through this article and read upon it. So I'm reading from Darknet Diaries, December 5th. This is today as I'm recording this. Let's read on. French health ministry authorities were forced to shut down operations and transfer critically ill patients following a weakened cyber attack on a hospital outside Paris. They're actors, they still exist. They still exist. They're still gonna attack. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. And they're going so far, they're attacking hospitals. Now, I used to work in a hospital as a knock technician. I used to see the patients. I used to see the treatment they're getting. You have hackers stopping patients, messing up the whole procedure and process from them getting critical care. For what? Notoriety and money? This is crazy. Let's read on. Minister François, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Braun told France 24 that the hospital, which is located in Versailles, had been fending off regular ransom attacks. So this is not a one-time thing. This is very frequent. This is very frequent, guys. Along with many others in the area, including more hospitals. Read on. Including area hospitals, Corbeil-Essonnes, which was breached and unable to return normal operations for weeks after refusing to pay a 10 million ransom. Guys, this is out of control. These threat actors are merciless, heartless, and look what they're doing. And this is going to lead into our conversation later on in the video about red team versus blue team, how that needs to stop. We're all fighting the same common enemy. Let's read on. The region's health agency added that while hospitals' operations are halted, it is still doing everything possible to accept emergency walk-in patients until systems are recovering. So shout out to the hospitals. They're still pushing, they're still trucking, despite the adversity, despite the horrible events that's going on. This is crazy. Alright, so that's what dark reading. We're gonna go into Bleeping Computers report on it. Shout out to the author, Gatlin. Alright, let's read down. And right here. The Andre Mignot Teaching Hospital in the suburbs of Paris had to shut down its phone and computer systems because of a ransomware attack that occurred on a Saturday evening. Guys, we're going to explain, for the new viewers, we're going to explain what a ransomware attack is in a few minutes. Let me just get to this story real quick. We're going to, right here. According to Richard D., the co-chairman of the hospital's supervisory board, the attackers behind this ransomware incident have already demanded a ransom. Look at this quote right here. A ransom, the amount of which I do not know, has been requested, but we do not intend to pay it. Shout out to the hospitals for holding frame. Alright? Holding frame, not letting these freaking threat actors push them around like little kids and stuff like that. Shout out to them. Some bullcrap, man. That is some bullcrap. And this is gonna follow up what Dark Reading was saying. Let's read this. Currently, the hospital only accepts walk-ins and consultation, as it had to partially cancel operation. It was also forced to transfer 6 patients from a neonatal and intensive care units to other healthcare facilities. Oh God, this is. I gotta watch my language. Neonatal, young children. Intensive care units, people in critical conditions were forced to transfer into other facilities to resume care. Again, these attackers are merciless. I pray they get locked up and get arrested, because this is some bullcrap right here. Think about if this was your mother, your brother, your sister in a hospital. You're praying for a speedy recovery, and you got hackers pulling this, stopping it, blocking it. How would you guys feel? Put yourself in your situation. How would you guys feel if this happened to you? Alright. Now, like I said, I'm going to explain what a ransomware attack is for the new viewers, and if you guys don't know what it is. So we're going on Kaspersky article, and we're going to talk about ransomware. Alright, what is a ransomware? And this site is going to give us techniques to stop a ransomware, because it's very difficult to stop one, but these techniques that this site's going to go over, which I want to share with you guys, is going to be very helpful. Now, ransomware is basically a cybersecurity attack that holds your data for money. They'll freeze it up, encrypt it, hold it back for money. That's basically a ransomware in brief. Now, we're going to go over some protections against ransomware, just in case, so you guys are aware and you guys know what to expect. All right. Never click on unsafe links. All right. This may not be obvious to some, but please be careful with unsafe links. If it looks weird, it looks strange, crazy long, just be wary of that and keep an eye on that. Avoid disclosing personal information. Cyber attacks can lead from, personal information. Okay, I got your password, I got your username. Let me get into your account. Start wreaking havoc. So be careful on sharing personal information. Keep that locked up. Keep that secret. Don't open suspicious email attachment. Guys, please be careful. Watch out for that. Alright? You get strange emails. Watch out for that stuff. Never use unknown USB sticks. You might see some on the ground. I'm gonna plug in in my computer. No. If you see something like this, on the ground, do not plug it on your computer. You don't know where that came from. Treat it like a crack needle or something. You don't know where that came from. Put it down. All right. Keep programs and operating systems up to date. All right. Update your. That's self-explanatory. Keep on updating your system. Use only known download sources. So this is pretty obvious. Is make sure you're downloading stuff from trusted links. Watch out for Google links. Be wary of that. If it's from weird, strange people, stuff like that, be careful. Use VPN services on public Wi-Fi network, because that could lead into a man-in-the-middle attack. People will set up fake Wi-Fi hotspots and steal your information from that. So those are just some tips on how to prevent ransomware. I'm going to leave this article in the description below so you guys could get up to game. Now, I want to talk about red team versus blue team. Alright, let's get into the difference between blue team and red team. We're reading from CrowdStrike article. Alright, so red team is the offensive side, the penetration testers. Blue team's more the defending side, the SOC analysts, for example. Alright, and these teams are modeled after military training exercises. We're going to read a little bit about this article. A red team that uses real-world adversary tradecraft in an attempt to compromise the environment. So if you talk to any red teamer out there, whether they're a penetration tester or what, they're going to stimulate the actions of a hacker and try to get into the environment. Blue team, we're going to read about the blue team, that consists of incident responders who work within the security unit to identify, assess, and respond to the intrusion. So the blue team is going to respond to the red team. And it's an endless cycle and stuff like that. And there's many articles about red team, blue team, so on and so on. But why am I bringing this up? And how does this relate to the hospital attack? Well, as you can see, I have many articles pulled up about red team versus blue team. We're on the same side. There should be no division. All right? We're all working to build more cybersecurity awareness, harden systems, and have a better output on the world through our craft. All right. And again, there's many articles that go through red team versus blue team, not versus each other, but the differences between each team. Now, this is a good article. I'm glad I pulled this up. Cybersecurity is very broad. For any aspiring people trying to break into cyber, you're gonna see it's gonna be hard to break into your initial position, but after that, it spans. You could go digital forensic, go pen tester, become a malware analysis guy, security engineer. It's so vast. It's very vast, and it's a very broad field. And red team and blue team kind of, you know, you're in between those sides. So I brought that out to basically say we're on the same side. Stop fighting. We're in this together. All right. And I want to go to love reading Reddit. We're going to pull up a Reddit thread real quick. All right. What is this thread about? Let's scroll all the way to the top. Team Red will always win because there's no blue. There's no Team Blue. So this goes into, you know, the contrary. This deals with more the environment. You know, some companies, they won't pay for red, or some companies won't pay for blue. It depends on what company you go into. And I'm not really going to go into that, but I just want to say certain companies are they're gonna value certain sides of the team. So be aware of that if you do want to become a red teamer, do want to become a blue teamer. I will say, let me see if I pull up the right thread. This is a really good thread. What position is better in demand, red or blue? I mean, red seems cooler, but blue is like, you know, foundation. Bam. There will always, and I'm just going off a thread. You could research this on your own. There will always be a higher demand for defenders than pen testers in offensive role, and that's facts. That is facts. Again, I'm bringing this out because we're working on the same side. Now, let's go. Do I have this pulled? Oh, I want to show you guys this real quick. I want to show you guys this. Let's see if I pulled it up. Yes, this right here. Now, this is a Discord. This is Discord's title. Let me scroll all the way up. OXP, and it's a Discord I've been in for a couple months. Founded by, excuse me, Premier. Shout out to Premier. Also known as Trayvon Duncan. You could hit him up on LinkedIn. Now, this group is an amazing group. Because why? I'm going to show you why. Look at my blue team, red team. Majority of the people in this chat, or in this Discord chat, is majority red teamers. Alright? There's some blue teamers like myself, and as you can see me, I'm in the blue team thread. Why am I bringing this up? We're in this together. Stop the fighting. Alright? And I want you guys to join this group and to build up this community with red teamers and blue teamers, because we could bring a change to this world. So that's the video for today. Again, stop the fighting. We're in this together, and we could better prepare and prevent attacks like what happened to that hospital if we get our mind right. All right, that's my video for today. I thank you guys and have a nice one.